We're still spending some time looking in the portfolio, but I promise just for one more week. As we'll continue to emphasize, the issues of timing and selection of the investments you own in your portfolio might make up 5% of your lifetime investment results, while issues of your own behavior and your temperament will make up 95%. However, since the media and the financial products advertising industry have hammered into our heads so hard how important it is to pick 5-star funds for our portfolio, I feel obliged to spend one more week here. So this week we're going to address another earth-shattering debate, the issue of choosing actively managed investment portfolios versus passively managed index funds. So here's what's important to know. An index, by definition, is a 50th percentile performer. That is, it'll outperform half the money invested in it, and it'll underperform the other half. It is exactly average. When factoring in the friction of management expenses, which are borne by an actively managed fund, the odds become stacked a little bit in favor of the index fund. In other words, it will outperform slightly more than half of the money invested in it after fees. An actively managed portfolio, on the other hand, offers the possible, although statistically improbable, chance that you might outperform the underlying index. The investor in actively managed funds hopes for a better than average performance, but must accept the fact that there's no statistical evidence for the persistence of performance. In other words, you can't just choose a portfolio of funds which have outperformed over the last number of years and extrapolate that outperformance. It's impossible to pick superior managers based solely on their past performance because there really is no evidence that past performance continues to persist. The best one can do is to select professional portfolio managers based on their experience, their character, and their discipline. And the last of those three, their discipline, is the most important. The quality whereby that manager sticks to his or her knitting and manages his or her portfolio according to the chosen style of investing every bit as strongly when that style isn't working as when it is. Because importantly, the time when his style is not working usually is the right same moment when it's about to start working. And if your manager has abandoned his chosen style or drifted away from it, your portfolio results will suffer. This is actually what makes choosing a great active manager even that much tougher. Professional investors have behavioral biases too, and it's just as difficult for them to stick to their guns when things don't seem to be going their way. Regardless, the question of active versus passive investing can never be the deciding factor in the success or failure of your lifetime investing program, because investing is 1 part analytical and 19 parts temperamental.